Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday. Yay! Tuesday is a very unappreciated day of the week. Wednesday is hump day. Monday is usually the Monday blues. Thursday is almost Friday. The weekend is the weekend. But Tuesday is kind of like, it's underappreciated. It is the first day after that crappy Monday. And it is the day before hump day. By the way, good morning, drummer, TC, B Shady, Doc Seuss, Mr. Ed, Scott. Good morning, gentlemen. So I've been ordering way too many knives. I've got a bunch on the way, and I bought another couple yesterday. I think I bought maybe 3 yesterday. One of them, I don't know why. One of them popped up on Arizona Custom Knives, so I had to buy it. And the other one I needed. Oh, and I won an eBay. I think I won an eBay auction yesterday on that gold one. Mister doesn't believe in days, so there's that. I definitely believe in days because they happen. They happen way too frequently now. It seems like now. They come and go very quickly now. The older you get. They used to move a lot slower than they do now, for some reason. So yeah, yesterday I received a couple in the mailbox, or 3 in the mailbox, 2 of which I can show you. One I can show you in the plastic. I got to do an unboxing of it. I'm going to shoot an unboxing of it because it's a knife I bought when it first came out, but then I returned it because of how terrible I thought the action was. So I'm giving it a second chance. I will show y'all that in a moment. But first we'll talk about what I carried last night. See what y'all are carrying today. It is Titanium Tuesday, but for Monday night, I took my petrified fish again in the front pocket. And then in my back pocket, I had one of the ones that I got in the mailbox yesterday, which is this one. And that is the exclusive Way of Knife version of the Bridgeport 395 LL. And man, is this knife cool. The colors and the patterning on this is super cool. It's not catching the light good, and you don't see the different shiny purples and blues. But the pattern is awesome. They did a great job on this one. The stonewash is awesome. It's kind of aggressive like I like it. There you go. There's a good shot of it. I wish you could see the blues and purple in this. It's got that blurple. And it's got some cool patterning. So that is a super cool pickup. This makes my third Bridgeport knife. I think Drummer let me know about this one if I'm correct. Ed, I don't know. Give me just a couple minutes. Are you in there? I don't see you. I don't see you in there. Let me see if I can. Huh. I don't see you in the room. Maybe I have to turn myself off. No. I don't see you in the room, so... Oh, I hear you now. Oh, there you are. Now I see you in the room. Sorry guys, I was testing out some new video stuff because Skype's about to go away. So that's what Ed was asking me. I sent him a link to join, and I do see him now in the room. And I will get him added momentarily. I'm going to mute you for just a second, Ed, because you're in my ear, but I'll unmute you myself. Don't worry about muting yourself. Let me just talk about real quick what I got in the mailbox, and then I'll bring you on to see if it works. Anyway, got the $3.95. It is a Way of Knife EDC Gearhouse exclusive, 57 of 68. Skype is turning into Teams, and Teams doesn't have the same kind of interface with OBS that Skype has, so I won't be able to use it like I was. So I'm having to come up with a new system to have people on with video and audio to where it's synced up pretty quickly without lag. So I'm testing something new this morning. Be Shady, we'll go over yours right after I'll go over your stuff in just a minute when I talk about the other two I got out of the mailbox. The second one I got out of the mailbox is, surprisingly, another Tucson. And this one is one I forgot I bought because I was bidding on that other version, the same version as this on eBay, and was about to buy one, forgetting that I'd already bought this one. But this is the DLC version of the TS-195 with that different milling pattern. And this is the Way of Knife DLC modded one. The blade and everything on it looked great. It was also sharpened by Way of Knife. Okay, Ed, just come back in that room whenever. Yeah, so it was also sharpened by Way of Knife, because I'm sure after they put the DLC on it, that affected the edge. But the DLC looks great on it. The milling is cool. Now I've got both versions of this. It did have some issues when I got it, just like some integrals do. The lock bar was way too tight. When I took the lock bar insert out, this side of the scale almost touched this side of the scale, like it was right next to it. It was way too tight. And then I'm guessing Way of Knife are the people that did this, but they installed skiffs in this knife. And it's one of those cases where the knife was better without skiffs, because the skiffs evidently are just a fraction of a millimeter thicker than the original bearings. And with an integral, you only have so much room in here. And so the centering on it is a little off because of the skiffs being too big and not being able to tighten it up completely, because it gets to where you can't even hardly open it. So I'm going to try to find some of the factory little plastic bearings to go back in it and take these skiffs and put them in something else that they'll work in better. But this is one of those cases where skiffs did not improve the knife. They actually made it worse. I tried everything I could think of, even sanding down the washers a little bit to make room for the skiffs. I didn't really have the tools. Oh, and something else they did is they DLC coated both the inside of the blade. So the skiffs might actually work, but Way of Knife didn't cover the inside of the blade where the bearing sits inside the blade. And so they added DLC thickness on the inside of that. And they also, where the washers sit on the inside of the they DLC coated the inside of this where the washers sit. So there's 2 layers, there's 4 layers of DLC that shouldn't be there. They should have masked off the area where the bearings go. Because that added the thickness. So now there's 4 layers of DLC that's messing with the bearings. So anyway, I've got it. I took some pressure out of the lock bar, got it good. And then I've got the pivot as tight where there's no blade play. But when I tighten it down all the way, it's off center a little bit right now, but it's still functional. And I'll fix it better, but I'm just glad to have it. And then the knife that I bought again, that I bought once when it first came out and sent it back because of how crappy it was, is the, I don't even know the name of it. I don't even remember the name of it. Y'all can tell me the name of it. It's the KB crossbar lock knife that everybody says is good. There's the model number. I can't remember the name of the stupid knife ever. But I know I bought one, sent it back. What is it? It's the KB Knives crossbar lock one, the nice one that people are supposed to like. The Bluff. Sorry. So I got another Bluff to try out to see how I liked it this time, and if I just got a bad one the first time. So I'm going to shoot an unboxing of this when this video is over, but I don't really want to open the bag yet because I want to cut it open on video. So y'all see it tomorrow, but y'all seen the Bluff, and I'm hoping this one is better than the one I bought the first time, because it's supposed to be a semi-cool knife, and I love my Kubies. So I got another Bluff. So that was in the mailbox. Now, well, I hope this one's better, drummer. So let's quickly go over. Oh, Ed's back. Or maybe he never left. I don't know. You were missed, Ed. Sever7, good morning, sir. B Shady has his Axial Knives Alpine V2 fixie. I know we've looked at that one before, but let's look at it again. Axial V2 fixed blade. I don't remember what the name of it was. Alpine. Yeah, there we go. Yes, we've looked at that one. I don't remember which version he had, but I think it might have been the tan with stonewash or the green with stone. I don't know. His Neutron 2, which we've seen. American Blade Works slip in an Epoch leather slip. Let's check out the Epoch leather slip. Epoch handmade from Etsy. Those look pretty cool. I'm wondering which one you got. Topo knife sheath. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Here's the regular one. I'm guessing you got that one, but don't know. Be Shady, which version did you get? The one on screen now or the one on screen now with the topo? I would say you probably got the first one because the other one's made for a small fixed blade, maybe. So maybe you got one of these. If anybody popped in a minute ago and I didn't say hi to, hi, good morning. Or is it even one different? Is it one like this? I don't know, but I'm going to bookmark this guy's site because I like his stuff. Epic handmade. Epic. Not spelled like epic. Hawk Talon for retail. Nice. Alright, I'm going to bring Fred on for a minute. Well, actually, I said Fred. Why did I say Fred? I'm going to bring Ed on here in a minute. First, I think I was going to say first, and then I added Ed. Whatever. Let me finish telling y'all what I bought yesterday on a whim. So I did win the gold version of that Tucson I showed y'all yesterday. And I got it for $61, which is pretty good, I guess. Whoops. I was about to leave the chat room. That's no good. I will show y'all that once again, though. So it is the TS440, and I got it for $61, like I said. And it is this knife right here. Yeah, I got it for $61, and the TS440, I believe it was like 109 on White Mountain Knives or something, the gold one. Yeah, 109, so $99 with the 10% off. So I got it for $61. So it's a good deal. I wanted the blue one. I'm still bidding on the blue one. I might just resell this gold one on Blade Binge and get my money back out of it. I didn't think I would win it for the price I bid on it at, but I ended up winning it, so there's that. All stonewashed. Oh, black Cordan skull slip. Let's see. Original skull slip. Oh, look, there's a Pennywise. It's pretty cool. I don't see the skull one, but maybe it's just a plain looking one. And then I had to do it because I got an email from White Mountain Knives. And y'all know my infatuation with the integrals recently. So the Eclipse came back in stock yesterday, the model I wanted. So I ended up buying one. It's this version right here. It's back out of stock again. Evidently I was the only one. I don't know how many they got, but I got it for $202 with the Kubi discount and the and my code Alchemy10. It brought it down to $202. So I couldn't pass that up to get another integral for $202 when on the KB site, I believe it's like, yeah, $348 for the same knife. So I got this version for $202. And I don't know why I bought it, except that I just got the email saying, your knife is back in stock. So I went and grabbed one real quick. I'm happy about grabbing one. I think Sever 7's got one. It should be a cool knife. It's an integral and I will enjoy it. So there's that. Yeah, Sever 7 does have that one and he loves it, so good. And then yesterday morning on the stream, I bought that that Arizona Custom Knives. the TS65. So yesterday was a double integral day. They have shipped that one already. Yeah, me too, TC Blades. I got one for 202 from White Mountain Knives. Is that where you got it from? I got the email that it was back in stock, so I grabbed one. Me and you were the reason it's back out of stock again now, so that's always good. Yeah, this version is back out of stock. I don't know which version you got, but all right. I think I got all my knife purchases out of the way yesterday. I forgot I've got that Wee Solid on the way too, so that's another integral I bought. I got that one delivered yesterday, so that's 4 more I should get this week. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I wanted to test and see if this chat thing works. So I'm going to try to bring Ed on now. Let's see. First we'll bring his video on. And then we'll see if the audio works. So, Video Ninja, guest 1. Let's see if I can get him added here. Okay. Aha. Do we see Ed's video on the screen now? Why is it centered but not full screen? That's going to make me angry. I think we do see him. Now let me see if we've got audio levels. Okay, I'll have to turn on desktop audio.
Hello.
Yes, now that's working, I believe. So that may work. Put your hand up again and let's see what the lag. Oh, that was pretty quick. Wow. Not bad at all. Morning, Pete. So y'all can see him? Can you hear him?
Can you hear me? Well, that's slow. I'm getting echo.
Yeah, you might be getting echo. That's what I was wanting to figure out too about the audio.
I'm not getting echo from you at all, but I think when I'm talking, it's coming through your speakers and mine.
Yeah.
Because I only have the phone. I have the computer stuff off.
Okay, do y'all have any echo? I think maybe if I turn off, let me see. Maybe if I turn off my microphone, you won't be able to hear me then. Yeah, this thing is pretty cool software, but and the latency seems to be pretty good. Did that add your name? Let's see. No. Sorry guys, just trying to figure this out. There's audio settings that I can turn on. Echo cancellation under your audio settings.
I don't have any settings like that on here, not that I can find.
Oh, you don't? Because it shows me you're using your iPhone microphone.
That should be the only one.
Yeah. And there's a noise gate and a compressor and an echo cancellation.
Oh, hang on. That mutes it. Oh, shucks.
You don't have a little settings icon, a little gear? And I'm wondering why your camera is not like full screen. Yeah, y'all will be able to hear him when he talks. I think we got that figured out. But I'm trying to figure out why the video is not. Let me see. Video settings. Width 1280. Zoom. Back camera. You're using the back camera. Wow. I can change your camera to front camera, back triple camera, back dual wide camera, back ultra wide camera, back dual camera, back camera, and back telephoto camera. Wonder if it actually changes it if I change it. Oh, I have to hit request. That's pretty cool though. It shows me all your cameras on your phone. Yeah, this software.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yep, CST. Got echo. Where are we at here? Camera, audio, sounds.
Sorry, guys. I appreciate y'all bearing with me for a second. I know this is.
Destination. I don't know what the hell that is.
I know this is riveting video. Why can't I make your video actually full screen? I guess I can, but I have to like do some weirdness. Huh. Whoa. That did a zoom camera. Did you just change your camera settings?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there.
Oh, there's Ed.
Hang on. I don't have any way of
fixing the audio.
Can you hear me?
Yep. I can hear you, but I don't know.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay. I think I fixed it.
How did you fix it?
Well, there's a little speaker icon in the upper right, which doesn't turn off the speaker. It does something to the mic. Oh, I wonder if it stops it from going back through. Because it doesn't say what it is. It's just a speaker with a slider, but that only adjusts the speaker volume.
Yeah, that fixed it.
But yeah, it fixed it from. You never had an echo. It was just me echoing.
Yeah.
It's always on my end. I'm a schmuck. I can't help it.
No, that's not true.
I'm an old man.
I don't know why I can't figure out how to get this video. Why your video is like. Hold on, yeah, I got it. Hold on. Transform. See, if I put you full screen, it makes you in the center, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's. Oh, I know why. It's because your camera quality is. I got my whole screen is set to 1920 by 1080.
Oh, I don't think I can change it because I've got it full screened on the phone. I can't change that kind of an option on here.
Yeah. I see that now.
Because it's whatever's native to the phone is, it's going to be whatever it is coming to you.
Yeah, it's got me. I can change it. Hold on. Yeah, I can change it. What is the height? 1920 by 1080. So 1080 would be the height. That makes it fill up square. Now where's the width? Why does it just have height? Oh, there's width. I got it. Hold on, 1920. Boom. Fixed it.
That works.
I think. No. It didn't fix it, but maybe.
You broke it again.
It looks right on the in the app, but it doesn't come through over to the. Oh, I see Zoom. Oh, we got Zoom on 1.5. Whoops. All right. I don't know. I'll just have to adjust it manually, I guess.
You just leave it like that. It's okay. If nobody else
Yeah,
complains, and if they do, tell them to screw off.
yeah, that's true. And I can turn off my background. But I mean, I should be able to type in if I can't do the math right now, but if I make it bigger like this, I can make you fill up the whole screen. There we go. We're almost there.
No
I
about
have to. I have to. I don't know, but anyway, y'all can hear him. Y'all can see him. Show us a few new knives, Ed.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't like being told what to do.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't like. I don't like it. It's terrible. This Concept Odd 21 with thumb studs
What is that
that
one
were
again?
done by. It's a Concept Odd 21
Oh, the Odd 21.
with thumb studs that were put on by Paul Might.
Yep.
He did that. This was Freddie's, one of Freddie's. He did the mod for Freddie, and I bought it from him.
Yeah, I remember the story. Why is your whenever you move around, your camera's like refocusing? That's pretty
That's
crazy.
just the nature of the phone camera. Because of the contrasting values between the background and the foreground, it's a common camera thing for autofocus. And you can't do manual focus with the phone, so you have to have some type of contrast. If it's something small, it's going to focus on the background because that's more for the camera to see. And
Yeah, but it's moving the whole picture.
Yeah, it's going to do that.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's just the way the camera operates. Since you don't have the ability to do manual focus,
Yeah.
that drifting, the pop, and the drifting, where you see it like swim in and out, that's just the nature of it.
Huh. That must be with iPhones because my Android doesn't do that.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing with it. You'll see it on any cell phone camera. This Concept Tarkin.
Yeah, I like that version. I like that knife. I want
This
one of those.
This one came from my knife crack dealer Freddie as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. I need to pay more attention to what he's got for sale.
I can't spill the beans because he asked me not to, but he's got some stuff coming up that I'm probably going to wind up buying more. I got to stop, but he keeps popping up with these damn knives.
Right.
And he's pretty cool about giving really good pricing, so most of the time I wind up not saying no to him. Plus, he's a good guy. I like him.
Right.
And this is a ATK Halt.
Yeah.
This one I got from Ryan Smock. Which
was that you that mentioned that knife the other day, or was that somebody else?
I might have been me because you asked about who had new stuff or who had new stuff the week or something like that.
Yeah, we went and looked at the website. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but
I like that one too.
Yeah, that one's a nice one with the purple haze carbon.
Right.
But I got the Hoback Husky from him too, which that's my kind of knife because it's big, obnoxious, but I love it. Actually, I got that Fatty Slash from him too. The beastly monster. The knife that you could put a whole knife inside of. Unfortunately, they don't make these anymore, and they don't make that Rad Shepherd anymore. But I want at least one more of these, and maybe one or two more Shepherds. New. What else is new is the Kubi Sumo.
Yeah.
Which is 100% identical to the Hoback. I micrometered it everywhere. I checked all the measurements. the
So
weight.
so the pivot is the only thing, huh?
So Kubi's got their logo on the front. He's got um the screw head on the front and his pivot on the back.
Yeah.
Which I would have rather have seen this on the front. But it doesn't really, it's a neither here nor there type of thing. It doesn't really affect anything.
Yeah, I thought they were exactly the same. Like, because when we first started talking about them, you thought they were a little different, and
yeah, I thought they would be, but like I say,
yeah.
I micrometered the whole damn thing, and it's 100% completely identical.
That's awesome.
So when he came out with his list, he said that the Sumo was made by we. I don't think that's true. I think it was probably made by Kubi.
Yeah,
because
sure.
there's no, even with the specs, there's no way that two different manufacturers would make it that identical. It's impossible.
Yeah,
there would be some kind of.
And he also said a bunch of stuff about how it was all USA made at first too, and didn't even want to know it was we. Like
he got caught up with that, and that's how he wound up, somewhat apologizing for it and putting out a list of the knives that he had that were made overseas. He's got a list. I think it's on his website. And it says where the knives came from, which like the Husky, I don't give a crap. I don't care where it was made. Right. A knife, you can make a knife in a cave in
Afghanistan.
I don't care. It don't matter to me. If it's a good knife, it's a good knife. It doesn't matter who makes it.
That tipper's a cool knife. I don't know if you heard me yesterday say that they're sending me a tipper to check out.
That one, oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's fantastic. What else is new is. Give me a second.
Good morning, folks.
The tenable bomber, which is another pretty decently chunk of a knife.
Yeah, that one's cool too.
And this one, if you're not paying attention, will definitely chop your thumb off.
Yeah,
because the blade is
too heavy. Yeah,
and I'll probably retune it. I've already got it tuned not to be so aggressive, but you just can't.
You have to like super torque down the pivot on it extra tight. Yeah.
So it does have a ledge that you can catch your thumb. My problem is when I'm doing it, I'm always behind it, so I would have to purposely choke my thumb up into it to let it hit my thumb. Otherwise, and as sharp as I have it, my thumb, I would cut it to the bone. The Kaiser Momos are fairly new. The regular size and the mini.
Why doesn't it show your label? I put a label on. Oh, did you click that second link that I asked you to click when you came back?
I never left. I had the one, whatever one you gave me is the one I started
with. Okay. I got it to where it should pop up names now if you click the other link that I sent you, but do you mind do you mind hopping out and hopping back in and see if it does label you when you come back?
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm gonna copy the new link. There's customized things I can do. Oh, I can give you pro audio mode. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll jump out really quick and come back.
Well, let me give you a new link. Don't click the one I sent you, but click the one I'm about to send you.
Okay.
Hold on. It's auto select, compatibility mode, hide settings button, virtual backgrounds. I'm trying to give him some more options. Enable audio compressor. I don't know. Here, I'm giving you the new link now, Ed. Hopefully he can come back in and it'll label his video, so when I have multiple people on, I don't have to do that. Oops, I apologize for the blank screen for a second. Let me turn my camera back on for a second. Till he comes back. this Video Ninja is pretty cool software. You can have up to like 32 people join. While he's rejoining, I'll show y'all a picture of one of my dream knives. It's well, I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. It's a reblade of the Shaman, and I don't know. It's one of my dream knives.
All right, how's that?
All right, you're back. Let me re-add you to the stream. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, it's got a name on my screen, but I don't know if that's the one I added.
No, I think. Oh yeah, does it say Edward?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that shows me on here. Let me see if I can add you back. Hold on just a second. Properties. Boom, boom. There you go. You're back, and I don't see a label. Let me shrink you down again and see if. Nope.
Yeah, my screen, it's on the lower left.
Lower left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it on the stream. It's weird.
You can't add one from the OBS?
Yeah, I can, but it's nice if people can just type their own name in and it does it automatically from this thing.
Yeah, I just put it in when it asked me when I was coming back. I just put it in when it asked me. So I don't know if that's
right.
It automatically overlays it probably.
Yeah, there might be a button I need to click. Let me see. Because I've got a director's view here that kind of additional controls. Mirror video, rotate video, scene options, reconnect mic, highlight. I don't know what highlight is. High quality preview.
What's he saying? Which one was a hell of a knife? Because I showed like 3 different monster knives.
I'm not sure. You'll have to ask them. I'm still looking around on this thing, seeing if I can figure out how to get your name up there. Yeah, it shows your name on the, like in the video, like if I change my label here, can you see my video in the little browser window?
So I have you on the computer monitor, and it's just your screen with my video in it. But on the phone, if I don't full screen my side, I can see the YouTube screen, which is, like I say, your background with my video in it.
Did my name just change over there by mine? Does it say Blade Alchemy now?
It does on the lower left of yours, but I think that's, like I say, that's what OBS is putting on there. I don't know. You'd probably have to figure out how to shrink my screen. Oh, you know what? I don't think you can, because what it's doing is it's doing screen in a screen, so it wouldn't be able to overlay it. You wouldn't see it.
Yeah, I can turn off. Turn off my camera.
No, I'm saying because my screen is a screen in a screen for you, your name's the only one that's going to show up. If you put mine in there, mine will be where yours is.
Yeah, I think it shows our names in the browser window, but it doesn't show it on the stream. But I got your video full screen though now, at least. And the audio works, but I have to turn on my desktop audio, which is fine, I guess. I'm hoping the audio sounds good for everybody coming through.
That sounds perfect for me. Here's a nice small one.
The Momo.
They have to make one in between these two sizes. They have to have because the mini is like almost perfect size, but I feel like I need it to be in between the two. Like
Yeah,
this
the
one
Momo
seems a little bit
medium.
too big. Yeah, you know, this one they could call it the XL. This one they could call it the mini, but have like a medium or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
But these are really cool.
If I add in, go ahead.
The other new ones are you guys probably have seen already. The Wraith, I think you guys have seen already, the 2-year Wraith, the V1. I think you guys have seen this one already. Another one that came from Freddie.
Yeah. Now I'm hearing echo.
The echo's gone for me, and your audio to me is perfect.
What did you click? That's funny.
So, like I say, there's a speaker icon on the upper right of my screen. I turned it off, and that got rid of the echo.
All right.
Oh well, you already know about this one, but this one's new.
What is that again?
The Bravo. The Bravo 1.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I wasn't even looking. I'm hearing echo in my ear, and it's driving me nuts.
I wonder if...
I changed the group. I changed the settings to show both our cameras, but it's not showing them. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out when I have like 3 or 4 guests, how to have them all on screen.
Yeah, I think everybody would have to set their own settings so that they're not, getting back to their own speaker. And then I think you would probably just have to compensate on your end if you're using earbuds or like when I first tried it a long time ago, when I first tried it with you and I kept getting echo and couldn't get rid of it. I finally just said, screw it, and did it through the phone and just turned off the sound and the microphone on the computer. And that's what cured it for Skype.
Yeah, I fixed the echo thing. I don't know. It was weird there for a second. They could hear it coming through the video too.
Oh, so they could hear it on the YouTube end?
Yeah, because I had it. I added a different source in that thing. I can add a single user in that camera app, or I can add a group. And I tried to add the group, so it added me in as one of the cameras, and it like doubled my audio. It was doing some weird stuff, so I just added you back as the only one right now. I can add them all individually and then resize the windows. That'd probably be the best way.
This one was just a cheap Amazon knife. The brand name is Arkey Birds, ARKEY BURDS.
Like turds?
It's the weirdest name. And I just liked the blade shape. I said, screw it, I'm going to buy it. It was cheap, cheap Amazon. Probably made by the same people that make Gonzo and Sativian and Ethan Grow and Tactical Gears and all the other million brands that are made in the same Chinese cave somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's a cool one. It's nice.
Yeah, I bet Sever 7 likes that shape. He said, what's to the right of the red fin rear? Back there in the back.
Right of it?
Yeah.
It's a fin rear with the gold. The gold. What the hell?
Grab it.
It's going past my brain. What they call the gold.
Dark matter.
Fiber. No, it's foil. It might be, but gold twill maybe, or gold something. I don't think it's gold. I think they call it bronze or brass. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember off the top of my head.
But it's the concept fender. Yeah.
Concept. But I also have the red one, and then I have the tenable, uh, the button lock tenable with the rose blade, rose hardware, rose button.
Copper foil. Yeah, I think carbon fiber.
Yeah, I call it gold, but I know it's not. They call it copper, or brass, or bronze, or something. I don't remember.
Yeah. I can. Yeah, I can turn on this always whenever. Why is that? Oh, I gotta put the name badge on top. Yeah, there you go. Now you got your name up there in the top. But I'll make it Edward, I guess, since that's what you typed in your.
Oh, I don't care. You make whatever you want. Call me Hey You. I respond to anything.
There you go. Yeah, everybody's liking your collection. Everybody loves to see all your knives laid out because they're always laid out, like, you know.
Yeah, this top layer, it's not like most of them are the ones that I like the most. So I put them out so I can see them, but they're really not like not all of them are. Like I've got most of my Max Ace up there, and I like them a lot, but I don't like them as much as like the Homer Zoo, you know. Um, like this is just the man is a wizard. To make a back lock on bearings.
Oh, is that a backlock on bearings?
Yeah, I'm look at I ain't spending nobody's money, but that's $400 that's completely well worth spent.
Is my AD10 on washers? I guess.
You know, I don't.
I guess it is. I've never even thought about it.
Well, this is the ridiculous one that this is on washers, and it's completely solid lockup, and it you know, for even after I polished them, I was still surprised at how like
yeah, Green Thorn's tolerances are crazy. Like how good he gets them. Like I don't know how he gets his action. I thought it was like he was using better bearings or better whatever, but they're the same cheap bearings everybody else uses. He just gets the tolerances so good that they're so parallel that they all just drop perfect. Like because all my Green Thorns have good action. Like
I think those are all what's new. I've got the Aurora Rays coming tomorrow. The Sabertooth
next Monday.
The Sabertooth coming Monday.
Yeah, that's when mine's coming. I hate getting stuff out of California, and it takes forever.
Well, my problem is anything that, like when Freddie sends me stuff, it gets delayed by 2 or 3 days because it goes through Indy, and the Indy hub is well known and been on the news many times for how screwed up it is over there.
What is that one?
This is the Freak Show Family Omen.
Oh yeah, that's right. We looked at their Facebook page or something.
Had a single-sided stud, so I put a screw that had the same thread. I put the stud on that side so I could finger flick it. It was so like not being able to finger flick it was driving me crazy, so I just put a stud on it. What else? I think you guys have probably seen most of what's here. Max Ace Goliath. That I sometimes can get on the blade, sometimes I can't. The other one is the same way. I don't know if it's just my skin isn't tacky enough at the time, but sometimes I can get it and sometimes I can't. You like that one, they'll barely.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to type and all kinds of stuff.
Do what you gotta do.
No, I'm just. It's hard to like. I don't want to talk over when I have a guest, but I want to respond to people in the chat. So I have to
No,
like
just
try to type too.
tell me to shush and I'll shush.
No, no, it's all good.
Really?
Fuchs was just talking about how the unspoken secret to great action is heavy blades, and I was just telling him that I'm still just surprised big time by some green thorns that I have that have tiny little thin blades that still have better action than a lot of expensive guests. Like, I mean, he just said guests, expensive knives I have. Uh, Michael just asked what the one with the FS initials. That's a Freak Show family Omen.
So if anybody's interested in that Omen, they still have a bunch. And what they're doing on their Facebook groups, they always do auctions. And the ones that they do for the auctions, they're one of a kind. They'll Cerakote them. They did one. They did one on Easter that had Jesus engraved on one side. The other side, it said it was some Bible quote, I think. They did 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones that were Cerakoted, and they do they do incredible stuff. The Omen is just crazy awesome, and all of these patches, the Wizard of Oz patches, the bears, the Hellboy, the Hellraiser, the Pinhead one, that's all from them, and their patches are just they're remarkable. Velcro backed and all that. And then the Godzilla and King Kong, those are the 2 newest ones I got, I think. But they do they're fantastic. I love the Pinhead one. I'm a huge fan of Hellraiser, obviously because I've got the Lament configuration, the Martian's puzzle box, and the little Pinhead Funko Pop. I love that stuff.
Yeah. You
like
kind of resemble Pinhead a little bit.
I don't resemble Pinhead. I'm just a Pinhead. That's all I am. I'm just a Pinhead.
I'm just joking.
No, it's okay. You hurt my feelings none.
Pete likes the Hellboy one. Yeah, I like Hellboy too.
So, Carroll Family Freak Show. That's their name. If you Google Carroll
their
Family
Facebook
Freak
comes
Show,
up.
well, you'll find they've got like 2 or 3 web pages where you can get the patches, whatever they have that's out.
I'm going to see if I turn off your video. Hold on a second. I'm going to see if I turn off your video if your audio still comes through. You keep talking.
I can.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
Yep, your audio still comes through.
If you need to get rid of the camera or whatever, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
That's cool because Skype wouldn't let me take the video off and keep the audio. So I like the fact that this one keeps the audio now, but I can show the webpage. So here's their website, and they had when you go to their contact, I think is how I found their Facebook. Well, no, they had a Facebook.
They've got 2 or 3 Facebook pages now too. They've got the
here it is.
Morale.
Here's their Instagram.
They've got Shank's Den. They've got Morale Patches, and then they've got the Freak Show Family on Facebook. Then they have 2 or 3 websites. But if you just type in Freak Show Family or something like that, you'll find all of their things. The only on the Freak Show Family Facebook page is where they're always doing the Omen auctions, and a lot of time they had one the other day. It went for like $140. The Omen when it came out was $299. So
looks like they have a Facebook group too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have like 2 or 3 different groups. I can look it up.
I'm showing them all on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The Freak Show I think the one main page is called the Freak Show Family. I think that one. That one.
Yeah, the Freak Show LLC.
And if you join it and you're able to see it, you'll see some of these Omen auctions. They, like I say, the one the other day went for like 140, which I'm sure that pains them a little bit because they're not getting 300 for it. But this one, when they first came out, we all paid 300 for them, and it's worth it. You know, it's just a fantastic knife. And being able to reverse flick it makes it that much better. It's like a million times better.
Hold on, let me come back to your video real quick. I gotta. Yeah, okay, yeah, there it is again.
And then, like I say, they always do like the custom engravings on the blade. They did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They had the 4 different colors for the colors the Ninja Turtles are. I can't even think of all the ones they did. They did one. They did 1 or 2 with Trump on it. They did one with I think Disneyland. It was the Disneyland Tower on one side, and I can't remember what else on the other.
I'm looking at they have some like the Chaos Maggot folder. Have you seen that one?
That's what they started doing was like the morale kind of thing and knives. They've had all kinds of fixed blades. They've had a bunch of folders that they've got one that's you can't get it now, but I can't remember the name. But every time I see it, I just want to tear it out of the screen. I want it so bad. And that's the thing. Like all of the Omens, once they're gone, I don't think they're going to make any more. And they're only set for a run of 300.
Is that one I've got on the screen? Is that an Omen?
No, that's one of their other ones.
Yeah, it's a demon.
That's the
It says custom demon by Serpent's Run.
Yeah, that's the demon. But like I say, if you saw other ones, they're different. They like this Omen, they made 300. So all of the ones that they're doing, the Cerakote, the one-off Cerakotes and the one-off engravings on the blade, that's this same knife. So like I say, if you're getting one that you like the look of it and you're only paying 150 for it on an auction, you're making out like a bandit.
Right. Yeah, I like auctions.
So typically what they do, if you're on their group, when they run it, he basically says, start it at whatever you want, and at 11 o'clock at night, it's over. Whoever's got the high bid wins. So I don't remember if it was the one with Jesus on it or not. One of them in the past couple of days went 140. And I just about peed myself because I thought, if I could have paid 140 for it, I would have bought 2 or 3 of them. I mean, holy crap.
Right.
Do
they make them all themselves, or do they OEM them somewhere? Does Serpent's Run help them, or?
So I asked them because knowing knives as well as I do, I am almost 100% certain that this is made by Ramet. But I asked them, and they politely said they don't want to say, which I respect that. I'm not going to hound them about it. It's a good knife. I don't give a crap who made it. But just the styling of it, the milling, how it's laid out, how the button position is, how the action is. It just, even before I got it in the hand, I always thought it's, Ramet. I think Ramet is doing it.
Okay. Because I know he said he did do a collab with Serpent's Run, and I love the Serpent's Run, like Goon. And they're pretty pricey. I got one on screen, but they're pretty cool. They got that, like, teardrop, blade hole. I don't know if you've seen the Goon.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of their stuff. And like I say, if you look like the same thing that Serpents Run, they kind of have that same theme, like that, like the I'm Broken Bear type of thing, and the skull, like the same skull artwork and stuff. But like I say, I think that I am almost certain that the Omen is a Ramet.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I appreciate you helping me test out the video.
No, absolutely, man. I'm here. You live here. I'm just a guest. You tell me what to do. You want me to wash the dishes? I'll wash the dishes. I don't care.
No, you're actually a family. You're not a guest. We just established that in the chat a little while ago.
Yeah, I was just reading that. I think you guys are all deranged, and I got some business cards from some psychiatrists I had back in the day. They didn't do me any good, but they might be able to do you guys some good. Get you on the couch and tell them how your day went and your dad beat you up and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah. I talked to Jufool about the duckling or the duck that I showed y'all the other day, and he said it should be coming out within the next few days. So I'm looking forward to that one.
You need to talk to Kevin John and have him make that damn wing. I want one so bad it makes my brain hurt.
Yeah, that wing. Yeah, I know he needs to remake the wing, but I guess Custom Knife Factory's keeping him busy enough.
And that's the thing. Like, while he was with CKF before, he was still making his own stuff and the clones and the other clones. He was making 3 different knives of his own while he was still working for them. And now I'm pretty sure that he's like back almost full swing with them. So
yeah, I think the Evo is all keeping him busy and whatever. And
yeah.
Well, all right, man. I'm gonna get off here and talk some more stuff about some other knives and stuff.
Yeah. I'll get off, but I'm gonna hang around in the chat there. So.
All right. Well, I appreciate it again. All right, man. Later.
Yep.
Well, guys, it's good to know that I've got another way to do video and audio now, and I can get up to 32 people in that chat, and we can all get on. And I love the fact that it's got audio still when I don't have the video on. So that's pretty awesome. Knives Are Life just said that Vero blims today at 11 a.m. Eastern. So that's pretty awesome. Is that on their Instagram? Or is that on their website? Let's see. Vero Knives. Vero Engineering. See if he says anything about it. Yep, blims today at 11 a.m. Impulses, Impulse Minis, the Axon Fixed Blades, Synapsis Minis. Oh, wow. 20 to 25% off. Oh, that reminds me. Codes. This week, you can get some awesome Kaisers. So, let's look at the one Pete bought the other day, the Militol with the purple. Well, here's the one I want. So I want this mini Militol because it'll match the OG Militol the closest. And if you add it to cart and you view or edit your cart, let me take out this wee solid. And that'll remove the other one. So this week they got a code for 25% off on White Mountain Knife for Kaisers, and it's Kaiz 25, KIZ 25, and so it drops this mini Militol from 165 down to 124, which is a great price. So this week, or right now at least, there's a 25% off from White Mountain Knives Kaisers. So the one that Pete bought from Knife Swap the other day for $150, I believe he paid. Whoops. I think comes out to like $162 or something when you add it to cart. From $219 to like $160. Let's see what it comes down to. Yeah, it drops it from $219 to $164, brand new. So that's a good bargain to get in on if you like Kaisers. At least Pete got a brand new one anyway, but I would have paid. I'd rather had. I mean, he got a better deal anyway. But about the time I find something for a good deal, it always ends up on sale anyway. Like, that's how it always works out. But yeah, if y'all want to pick up some Kaisers, I've heard that it doesn't work on all of them, but it just worked on a $219 one. So let's see if it works on one of their like super high priced ones. I don't know. Let's see. Price, ascending, descending. Here's one that's $279. Oh, that's a QSP. Why does that say Kaiser? Yeah, it didn't work on that one. Why does it say Kaiser and QSP? It's kind of weird. Maybe it's a collab. Yeah, I guess that 219 was the next highest price one. See if it works on the LMAX drop bear. Yep, it works on the LMAX drop bear. So it took off $109. So you can get the LMAX drop bear for 164 also. It's pretty crazy. Good deal. Knives Are Life. I haven't found a Rincon yet. I haven't really been looking. I mean, I say there's lots of knives that are on my list, but not like at the top of my list. And I've been buying too many that just pop up like integrals and another quiet carry is going to come on down the list a little ways. So no, I haven't really been looking for one. I don't even have that keyword added to my alerts yet. But it is one. If I quiet carry, that's one of the top 3 that I want from them. I don't know if I want the chase or whatever, or the dang it. I'm not sure if I want the Rincon, the Catch, and the 9 are the next 3 from them that I'll get. And I don't know if I want the Catch or the 9. They don't make a 9 that's just plain. So the Catch and the Rincon are in the lead for the next 2 probably. Because I can get a Rincon that's plain. That one right there. Great knife. And then I can get a Catch that's plain. That one right there. So those are 2 of the knives that I want to get. They're both different for sure. I love that classic look of the Rincon, and then I just like the kind of like curvy, edgy kind of deal with the Catch. And I like the fact the Rincon has a huge blade hole, huh? I like the fact the Catch is on thumb studs too, with no flipper tab. Makes the lines look really good. The Huntsman, yeah, the Huntsman reminds me of the Ultimatum. A lot. I don't know why it reminds me of the Ultimatum so much, but and it's kind of weird to me, that big back end of it. It reminds me of that Tucson I got yesterday. When the back end is too big. But they have it, I think, like somebody like Chicago Cutlery or somebody had it for real cheap. Um, but it kind of reminds me of the American Ultimatum. I can't even type, but we'll find it anyway. See, the Ultimatum. I don't know. I think it's actually probably the Ultimatum I like better than the Huntsman, but they're both cool knives. But there's that one, and there's that one. They're real similar, especially those two styles. I like the Fuller in the Ultimatum better. And I like the fact that they make clones of the Ultimatum, of course, because y'all know me. And Edward is not still on the screen, so we'll turn that off. But yeah, the Ultimatum and the Huntsman remind me a lot of each other. Could be the blades, and they both got the little. One's got a Fuller and one's got the holes and stuff. They both have the large thumb studs, but I like the proportions better on the Ultimatum. And there's so many versions of it now on AliExpress. They don't even call it the Ultimatum, so I don't know how you would find it, but they're out there. I think you would type M390 knife, and they pop up pretty quickly. Hey, what is this thing? Wow, that page disappeared. Scout Rat. Never seen that knife. Neither has anyone else. Because when you click the link, it goes away. But the Ultimatums, they're all over the place. Oh, I know, Damascus. Should pop one of them up somewhere. Once we find one, we can find the other ones. Damascus folding knife. Yeah, there's one right there. So they're calling it, should be ones like it down here. That's the weird skull one. Well, not seeing the other versions of it. There's a store that has a bunch of them. I got when I was talking to Jufool last night about his the new duck that he's coming out with, he said soon. And he said he thought I was asking about a knife he was sending me. And so he said something about the fact that he didn't care about our tariffs, and he was putting $5 as the value of all the stuff he's sending. So that's how they're getting around it for the most part, is they're just not putting the actual value of the item inside the box, which I'm not sure how long that'll work out, but it is what it is. He's got 6 versions of the Rosie now. He's got the plain, the dark gray circle, the blue circle, the zigzag, the golf putter, and the skelly. He's got 6 versions of it now. I don't like the thinness of his, so I didn't buy the last couple of versions that he came out with. I think I've got 4 of them. And then the Lemifshi has only got the XLs right now. But he's got 4 versions of it. Dark and light with the zigzag and with the golf putter. His regular Rosies will be back in stock soon. but I prefer them to the other ones. I just like Lemifshi overall better, his personality and everything. There's the 3 versions, or the 6 versions of the Max he's got. The 3-inch. He's got a bunch of versions of it. Anyway, y'all know we go over. See you later, Ron Crow. Y'all know we talk about clones here every now and then. There is some stuff in the Discord that's been popping up, so let's bring that back up. Let's see. That knife is beautiful, though. I will own a Shaman reblade at some point. He charges like $700 for the blade, and then you send him the knife and he fits it, or you send him the scales and he fits it to it. And I was looking at his website. He cycles through whether he does a Shaman, a PM3, or something else. But here's 3 versions of the Shaman that just, they're crazy. I mean, crazy good looking knife. And actually, I don't think that, there's 2 Shamans and maybe a PM3. Not sure. That one's smaller. But if you go to, there was some stuff popped up in the general. That was just people popping in. Buy, sell, and trade. Oh yeah, here's some for sale. So that's awesome. Y'all need to go check that out. Wow, some good prices too. Crazy good prices. I might be buying some myself. I see some Tucson's on the table. All right, nice. He's got them all listed too, left to right. That's a Migaron Flicks. All right. Ed, you better grab what you want because I'm about to grab some. But let me show y'all the... Hold on. So here's how his thing works. Let's go through this real quick. So, REK, how to purchase a reblade. They're drop-in replacement blades that you can swap on your own. No need to send in the frame. The Benchmade reblades are around $400 for the reblade. So he does Benchmade 940 reblades. He makes some awesome blades. All different kinds of blade shapes. Pretty much anything you can think of. He makes some awesome 940 blades. And then, let's see. The Spyderco, he rotates between the Shaman, the Para 3, and the PM2 and the PM3. So he has to fit each one of these, and he tunes them. They're dialed with the pivot bushing away. They're drop shut with no play, and with the pivot fully tightened. They're more work, and so they cost a little more. And he won't work on reblade builds from Meat and Boss and RGT. But he does excellent work. I mean, it gets pretty crazy how cool they look compared to the originals, in my opinion. They all have front flippers on them. They look awesome when they're closed or open. They got that hollow ground blade that I love. His logo is not intrusive. he does great work, and everybody that ever buys one from him says the same thing. Let's see. He does 3 different. I mean, his PM2s come in 3 varieties. I guess he does a Warncliffe. He said it a second ago. But man, they're pretty knives. These don't have a front flipper. See, his logo is very classy looking to me. It's not that bad. It's not like intrusive. I said that already. But the Shaman is one of my favorite knives, and so, and it says there too, right there, 1 blade shape, the warning, and has 2 opening slot options, oblong and dragon's eye, along with a front flipper tab. So yeah, there's a picture of that one I showed. So I'm trying to see the dragon's eye. Okay, there's the dragon's eye. And there's just a stock micarta one. I will end up owning one at some point. I'll probably find one on Knife Swap for cheaper than I can find the blade, buy the blade from him. You can buy the photos from him. Wow. He's figured out how to make some money. Pretty wild. Yeah. It's just it's REK Reblades. If y'all want to find him, it's REK. So that's all I did is type in REK Reblades. I didn't type it right, but I guess it's reknives.com. Yeah. And he does DLC sharpening. I guess he designs knives too. There's a Sparrow front flipper with sculpted scales. He's making fixed blades. The Ember. Wow, that's a cool looking blade too. DLC coating service. Fixed blades, folders. Scales, $110. Blade, $65. Hardware set, $55 minimum. Package deal, entire folder, $175. And then his 940 Reblades is where he started getting the most coverage, I guess, because of how cool they are. And the 940 is such a good knife that, anyway, he moved on to Spyderco's after that. I wonder if there's some videos of some of the action on. Here's the first time swapping attempt. Let's see.
Sorry.
There's other people that do reblades too. Here's one with a harpoon blade. I like those shiny stonewash too. what that noise is. It's a weird noise. Yeah, he does a great job. Anyway, y'all can check him out. TC, stop it, man. What did you just buy? I want the AM8 for my collection. If you bought it, you're going to have to sell it to me. I'm doing a video. That's no fair. I want the AM8. I think I just want the AM8. What is the Tucson 162? Is that one right there? Yeah, I think I just want the AM8. Did you buy it? Oh well. Fuchs, if you already left, sorry I didn't see you leaving. Well, let's see. I really do love this 395. Such a great size and shape. I guess it's because I love my Kubi so much. But it'll go nicely alongside my other two Bridgeports, which I just happen to have right over here in the case. And I know where they are. They're back here by my Kubis. So there's my three. You can see the size difference. The 395 is the smallest one I've gotten from them so far. They're all three cool knives though. I guess I've got all the ones they make so far. I really like the stonewash on that. It's got that aggressive, bigger. Like I said, I can't find a mark on this thing. A lot of these guys on Knife Swap trip me out from how they just swap knives around. They just get them and hold them for 3 or 4 days and pass them on. Like, they don't ever use them. They don't ever cut anything. They don't ever carry. Pete just popped his KS, his Knife Swap Cherry a few days ago. And he got a great one, so I think. But I swear, most every knife I get off there is like brand new looking. I've never gotten one that looked like it was, I mean, you know, when I buy a decently valuable knife, I've never gotten one that looks like it's been actually in somebody's pocket. Yeah, the scales are great on this one too. The purple and blue is not showing up in this light the right way, but it makes some really cool. Oh, I can show you how a better video I put on my YouTube channel, which is what y'all are on right now, which is kind of weird. Showing you my YouTube channel on my YouTube channel, but I did a short just talking about how pretty it was. You can see it.
This thing is super.
You can see the purples and blues better in this light.
It's got that blurple that changes from blue to purple, and
then when you get into the shadows,
yeah, I really like this pattern they did on it.
See, it turns like darker.
Lights. Looks dark, the shadows, and then gets bright. Super cool. Action on it's perfect too. I like the stonewash they did on the blade too. It's pretty aggressive. Super cool.
Anyway, you can see the lighting on the better there than in the lighting I got in here. Good old incandescent or whatever. No, they're LEDs, but just a different spectrum, I guess. And as soon as this video's over, I'm going to do this unboxing on the Bluff. I'm sure y'all have seen it 1,000 times, but if you don't mind watching my unboxing, we'll talk about it and see if it's sharp and compare it to some other Kubies and some other crossbar lock knives. I swear, if you need a budget knife, this Petrified Fish Bunta is a great knife. Sharp, big, 33 bucks. Great action. Good for righties or lefties. Insert nested liner. Everything about it's great. The reverse flick on it is great. Regular flick is great. My thumb is getting better now. It's still damaged, but yeah, I hope this Bluff is better than the last one. And I'll be honest, in the review, I'm going to say that I bought it once and didn't like it and sent it back. It was the only knife I've ever returned to White Mountain Knives. It's the only Kubi I've ever returned. I've got a bunch more unboxings to do too, that I'm slacking on. I'm going to do one on the Berg blades just to do it. Just to talk about it. I'm going to do one on the... I've got another brand new Kubi in the box still. The Hyperion. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do... I haven't done the Concept... I haven't done this unboxing yet. Stupid. I don't know. This is the Sybin. I don't think I've done the unboxing on it. I might have done this one already. But I got the Sybin I hadn't done unboxing on yet. I'm going to go ahead and do the QSP Woodpecker. And that, I'm going to do the Vanguard 2. Which I still haven't sold. Haven't really tried really hard. Haven't posted anything really to sell. So I think I'm going to do those. And I might do the Devo. Just to talk about Devo. And you can't have enough unboxings just for people to go get somebody else's opinion on a knife. You know, even if they're older or whatever. It's just building my archive up. So the Blims, the Vero Blim cell, we need to go check that out. I wonder how blemished they're going to be. I'm curious about knowing what the blemishes are, because that would matter. But looks like right after this video is over is when they come up. Y'all gonna have to give me just a second. Hold on. Sorry about that. The old bladder just isn't what it used to be. Good grief. Oh, I want to show y'all something else I grabbed on that My Vipon site last week. really quick before we look at these Veros. I got this little mini screwdriver kit for $2.99. Greg, morning. Yeah, it's just a little magnetic set, and the code on that site made it $2.99. And I thought, well, why not just grab another one? It's got Torx in it. $3 with a little plastic case. And it's got the little pivot palm, palm thing where it spins on your palm. So when you're screwing it in, you can hold it against your palm. But another little $2.99 code from that My Vipon site that I'll show y'all. And it's got all the little bits you need, the Torx and plenty of other little bits. So that was cool to grab. Back here at the Blim cell. They're all still out of stock for a few more minutes. But they got everything. So we're going to check that out. See what else today, guys. Anything else exciting going on? My Tucson, that DLC job Way of Knife did is very nice, though. I will have to give them that. It looks really good on the... I wonder how much they charge. I think REK said he charged $175 for the whole knife. Pretty crazy. I got this whole knife for $125. With this brand new, I don't know, some of these knife swap guys are crazy too. They got more money than sense. A lot of them do, seems. Because the knife itself is still for sale for $209 on White Mountain Knives. So $209 plus the $175 for the DLC. $375 for $125. Run it all day long. And I don't know, pretty wild how they do that and get away with it and still end up buying more knives. I would go broke. Oh, by the way, Drummer didn't want the chamois, so I posted it for sale, and it's already sold. So that's pretty crazy. A lot of people say that these clones sell easier, or you get more of your money back out of them than you do regular knives, which I can kind of believe, because I instantly got my money back. I only had it posted for a few minutes and I got my money back. I'm trying to find my my other integral, this knife, the other version of this. So give me just a second. Here it is. So here's the other milling version. And that's the difference the DLC made. I've got all the ones I want now, Ed. I got both patterns. But I will buy this one on eBay for... There's one on eBay right now that you can grab for less than I paid for these, I believe. I don't think it'll go for more than $125. There's one with this milling pattern for sale right now from D-Win. So if you're serious about getting one, just hop on there. I won't bid you up. And that's the Bowman 140 integral Tucson. Yeah, let me show you the one on eBay. Let me give you the link to it. Sure you can find it, but I'm already bidding on it, so right here. It's at $92 right now, so that's the link's going to the links channel in the Discord, but we'll click on it and check it out anyway. It's at 92 bucks right now, and it's not going up. It hasn't gone up the last day or so. So let me see, links. Boom, boom. Yeah, it's at 92 bucks. Doesn't end for 3 more days, but let me see what the last one sold for. So if we go to DWin store, scroll over here to the side and go to see sold items, TS 195. Oops, I gotta click it after I do the search. Sold items. It sold for 131, 136, 113. So it looks like everybody that wanted one has got one, and they should start coming down now. 113, 127, 131, 136, 131. And he's got 2 right now on auction. It looks like. Yeah. Oh, he's got the other pattern one too. So he's got both patterns of them up right now, the square and the wave. Yeah, the 451. They've got a few more integrals. I've got them on my. I've got all the Tucsons added to my alert list on for Knife Swap. They've got the TS 65, which is the one I bought yesterday on the TS 237. Is not an integral, but the bottom one there is. That's the one I bought yesterday. Let me look at my Knife Swap alerts, and I'll tell you all the ones I got labeled. So we got the TS 142. Oops, I can't even type right. Tucson TS 142. Come on. That's the brown micarta and carbon fiber one that they sell. I don't know why my internet's being a pain in the butt. Oh, we're lagging. We're about to lose internet. I apologize. Don't know why and what's happening. Let's see if I can close a few things and fix that. There we go. So there's another one of their integrals. Then we got the TS 192. Which is not one. Maybe, no, it's 195, sorry. TS 205. That's the one that that you can cut yourself on.
All right, everyone.
Then you got the TS 65 and the TS 451. I can't type 2 to save my life. The Tosun. TS 51. No. I don't even see that one you're talking about. What'd you say it was again? TS 451? I think that's one that has evaded my knowledge. I don't see it coming up anywhere. Where is the 451? That's the 45. Aha. There it is. Wow. 398 blade steel. The 6-leaf seller guy has them. That must be a new model, because there's no YouTube videos about it. Aha, there's the regular colored one with the green. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would deal with the green if that's all I had to deal with. Pretty pricey. Mr. 6-leaf has them though. So they're on bid too. The darker one's selling for cheaper. Can always bead blast that one. D-Win has it too. They're all connected. I like that blade grind for sure. Yeah, the SR1 is a great knife. The Lion Steel, they make a SR5 too, or a SR. Lion Steel makes a few integrals. Is it the SR5? SR11. So they make the SR1 and the SR11. I like the SR11. I think they make another one too. The Rock and the Thrill. Yeah, so they make the Rock, which is another super cool one. And then the other one's a slip joint. The Thrill is a slip joint. Then they make something else too. I'm not seeing the other one I was thinking about. Yeah, the 22. Aluminum. Where's the back of it? There's the back of it. Lion still makes some great knives. They have one more too, and I can't remember. There's the SR22, SR11. Is it this one? Yeah, this is one of the N1. It is. What is it? Is it? Wow, that's a super cool looking knife. It looks like the woodpecker, like slide on scales or something. It has no pivot, no screws. Wow, that's super cool. I'm trying to see. I know they haven't one more that we're not seeing. The tie spine. Yeah, there is that one. I think that is too. Yeah. The tie spine was the other one that I was trying to remember. It's a super cool looking knife too with the milling. Sever 7, that looks like your look, buddy. You might have to go check one of those out. See what the video's private. Yeah, that's your look this week. Let's see if we get a video about it. Yes.
Through my collection of small folding pocket knives, we're going to have a look at this beautiful little thing. This is a Lion Steel TI spine, and I'll give a little background on where this came from. Quite a while ago, I first saw this knife under a different name, the DPX Aculus. I saw it reviewed and a couple of articles on it, and I thought it was a beautiful looking knife, and I was pretty sure
DPX
I'd like to
and
have
Lion
one,
Steel have done a bunch of collabos.
for me, it was basically unattainable. The original deal was that this was designed by DPX. They licensed it to Lion Steel to be manufactured, and the deal was that they could sell it as the DPX off their own website, but nowhere else, and then Lion Steel could manufacture it under a different name and sell it. While getting it off the company's website means buying it from the US, and I try to avoid buying directly from US sales because I don't live in the US. 50%. That's what this is.
Open it up.
Well, then the story got more muddled. On the search for
I like the story and all, but
particular one, GM, your thumb in the hole, or hole, thumb open. So open it with your thumb in the hole like that. So, think of it as it's the same as the Spyderco Spidey hole, except not hideous. Okay.
Oh, wow.
It is an integral frame
is,
lock. So traditional frame lock, here, let's see the lock. There's
this
the
guy's something else.
However, a little unusually, this whole thing is one solid piece of titanium. There's no
Yeah, we know how integrals work, buddy.
To agree, many people
not trying to put you down, but I like the front flipper on it. I like all the looks on it.
I could get it moving, but I'm afraid to flick it because it's sharp and there's parts. Now, anytime I say I can't flick a knife open, somebody sends me a TikTok video of themselves.
He's afraid to flick it open.
Size. To use the international scale is about 1.1 pocket calculators, which is fairly long. Comparing it to other knives, it is way bigger
pocket calculator?
than a mini griptilian. So clearly, it is not in the mid-size knife range. It is in the full-size knife range. It is slightly smaller
I like this guy.
than a large Savenza, and almost the same size as a Benchmade 940. It's about 5 millimeters smaller than the 940, so we'll call it that size. So it's the small end of the large knife scale. The blade is over 3 inches, 3.3 inches, I think. So for places where that matters, this is not going to be a lethal knife. Nice blade. The steel.
This guy's wild. Old Fart likes knives. Well, alrighty then. I just found me a new guy. Old Fart Likes Knives. We will promote that guy. I will subscribe to that guy. I will turn on all his notifications. In fact, that is a cool knife that we ran across. Looking for integrals. Yeah, if you go to Arizona Custom Knife and type in integral, you'll run across a bunch. But I always sort by price, high to low. And a man can dream. But they get about page 7 or 8, they start getting down into closer to affordable prices. I thought they did. Maybe not. Maybe we got to go to page 20. Yeah, let's see. Page up here at the top. Page 30. There we go. There's more of our price range. There's a Monterey Bay Knives Laconico. Oh yeah. That might need to go on my XLC. That's going on my my Reddit alerts. XLC. Add. Update. Alright. Let's go back a couple pages. Oh, we're at 130. Oh wow. I would have never found that except by accident. There's the Shadow by Odenwolf Knives. Another one. Wow. That is beautiful. What in the world? How did I run across that? I've just gone down another rabbit hole. Good grief. I want one for $250 or $275. There's a 904. I've got one of those. There's the SR1. There's another EZC 1.0. It looks like that same knife. It's a different name. EZC. There's the XLC and the EZC. EZC. I'm adding all these to my Reddit alerts. Can't have too many integrals. You can't have too many Ray Laconico knives, in my opinion. There's another Reich 1508S. Another beautiful knife. Dang it! 1508S. Oh, I've already got that one added. I already had that one added to my list. The Synergy 2V2 is another one I've got to get. There's a 702A. I've got it added to my list too. It's a Wii. If y'all haven't seen it. They've got a couple that just have numbers. Some older models that they had. But the Synergy, yeah, the 1508 is one of the ones I've been looking for a while. But the Synergy 2v2 is one that I've got to get. Just the plain version, that one right there. I've just got to find it for a better price than what they have it at. See you later, Scott. We has a new, like new integral. What is the new one? 702 XL? Aha. Yeah, that looks like your style. And why is this one coming up when it's not really an integral? Let's see, if I was going to have to pick one of these four, I would probably go with maybe this one. With the copper foil. I don't think I would go with I don't like that pattern on the shredded carbon fiber. It's the same pattern, but it doesn't look good with the blue. I don't know, I might get the green one if I was going to get one. I've still got to get an Ator, but there's the Synergy. I got the mini Synergy. And then what is the Izenta is another one. Come on, show me the back of it. There we go. Yeah, I like that Izenta. I just don't like the holes. I wish they would leave the holes off. Good grief. That's why I didn't add that one, because of the holes. And then the OAO, one and only. Mini Synergy. There's the Synergy 2v2. There's my solid that's coming in this week, right there, the blue one. Should be here today or tomorrow. It's in Nashville. It might be here today. What's the back of it look like? Just solid, huh? Just solid on the solid. That's a pretty wild looking, like cyberpunk looking knife too. That blade is weird. If I would have got it for half price, I probably wouldn't have got it, but it needs to go in the collection. It's just a different kind of looking knife. Well, alright guys, we're at the 2 hour and 10 minute mark. I gotta add that other Wii though with the holes in it. Yeah, I'm gonna JB weld it like he said. What's it called? The Izenta. Gonna add it to my list too. Izenta. If I can get one cheap enough. Yep, drummer. The guy's already sent me the money for that knife, so no worries at all, brother. I'll run across another one. Sever 7 on which one? You heard the action on which one? The Azenta? I want to find that plain version of it. Is that the one you heard the action was good on, or the new one? Oh, the solid? Yeah, I bet with that blade being as big as it is, I bet you can't keep the blade up. Well, my Tucson box is full, so where's this one going to go? Along with the other Tucson that my sister gave me. It means all this. Oh, this has got the Migrons in it too. Migrons are going to have to go to a different box. Tucsons are taking over. Well, all right, guys, you know what time it is. About that time that we go away and come back again another day. Ed, thank you again for helping me test that today. It's nice to know I can have the audio really easy without having to add the video like on Skype. If I didn't show your video on screen and nobody could hear you, I could hear you, but nobody else could. But now they can all hear you. And we like hearing you, so. Sever 7, see you, brother. Have a good one. I've got to do some unboxings now. Be Shady. Yeah, about time for a new case. Fred, you hopped in right at the end. I need to get some lists of you of some knives for sale, because Ed showed us some nice ones that I would have grabbed too. Maybe I don't need to get your list because it'll make Ed mad. Oh, I love having you on, Ed. It's fun every time. Drummer Surrey, you have a good one. Waylon, TC, be around the Discord. You're welcome to join my Discord and message him on there. My Discord link is at the top of my YouTube page. Scott, Greg, Pete, Fuchs, everybody was here today. Ron Crow, Knives Are Life. Michael, appreciate you being here again. Everybody else that I missed, appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Do it again. Doc Seuss. Hey, Ed. I resent that comment. Yeah, I would have been boring if you wouldn't have been on here to help me, Ed. That made the whole video today, so I do appreciate it. I will have you back soon. Whenever you buy some more knives from Fred, I'll have you on again to show us your new acquisitions. And we can have saber-tooth battles next Monday or next Tuesday. Don't forget, Friday is the video that you got to comment in to get for the giveaway on Saturday morning. So make sure you hop in here Friday to just throw a word in. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up on the way out, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to. Yeah, Fred, we do need to do it live on Discord soon. I was thinking about Saturday nights, maybe. I could get up a little early for work and we could do one in the Discord on Saturday nights. Yeah, that would be awesome, Fred. Well, why don't we just plan on this Saturday evening getting together in the Discord after the giveaway Saturday morning? And maybe we can start doing it every Saturday evening or something. Either Saturday or Sunday, whichever one works out best for y'all. I don't care. I can wake up a little early for work. I don't leave for work until 10 p.m. Central, so we could start at, 8 Central, 9 Central. Anyway, guys, I guess I'm out of here. Drummer, yep, you need to hop in. See your new designs or hear what's going on with the OEM world. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Losing my voice. Been 2 hours and 16 minutes and 22 seconds. So y'all have a great day.